Howard finds a man in the corner. 3 ball, no good. Rebound put up, put in, no good. And we got an over-the-back foul. Mervyn James got the over-the-back call.
And James is a Canisius signee, so expect a lot from Mervyn James.
Mervyn James.
Seems like he's been there forever.
I'm telling you, that's a name we've been calling on that Pebblebrook sideline for a long time. No good for Brown. Now they're off and running. Harper sends it to James. Oh, pinned on the backboard.
Nice block by Hagans.
Brown will lose it. My goodness, Hagans went up on the backboard and stuck that thing up there.
Big time block for a 6'4" point guard. You don't see too many guards that can rebound and block shots like Hagans, but Hagans does a great job of it.
Look at Hagans chase this thing down. He has about a 3 or 4 foot head start on Hagans, and look at him go up there and just pin it on the backboard.
Pebblebrook comes in to actually 2-1 after a loss last night, a heartbreaking loss to Charlotte Christian, 68-65.
Tough loss to Charlotte Christian. It came down to the buzzer. Pebblebrook had a chance to tie it up. 3 ball, counted, Dwight Murray.
And that's what Dwight Murray does best. He can really shoot the basketball. Had a good summer this summer and shot the ball well, and should be getting a lot of mid-major, possibly high-major looks.
Tried to get it to Brown. Brown tried to throw it off a leg. James will get it. They'll kick with it, play a little bit of kickball. Now Mervyn James will corral it. Being guarded by Amari Harris in the corner. And they're going to call foul on Harris.
Just looking
Marnie, I'm sorry, Barry. I don't want to cut you off. But I got a tweet last night. The name is Marnie Harris, and I've been pronouncing it wrong all yesterday.
Okay. One of the things about this Pebblebrook team is that they're small, but they're scrappy. And that Coach Washington talked about his team. We talked earlier in the year, and he just talked about these guys, the learning process, and just expecting a lot out of these guys.
Rebound no good. Shot no good. Butler with the rebound. And speaking of getting tweets, the Newton faithful does not mind tweeting you. Phone woke me up 1 o'clock in the morning. Somebody was tweeting.
That's Newton.
Talking about the broadcast. Air ball comes up way short. Tyrese Brown. What can Brown do for you? Brown can get that shot up a little bit higher.
No doubt, but he's capable of exploding. Like I said yesterday, he had 45 in the scrimmage against Eagles Landing Christian.
Hagans get the hoop and the haul.
And that's what I like about Ashton a lot. The fact that he uses his body well. Just when he's sealing off guards in the post, just doing the whole. He can do so much as a point guard.
And he knocks down the free throw to get 3 the hard way. Pebblebrook trying to run their offense. Ran into the trap at the free throw line. Jump ball. Jump ball possession arrow. Stay down this way. 3 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the period. Score 10-5. Newton on top.
Newton comes in 3-0 after beating Columbia yesterday, 94-64.
Convincing win over Columbia. They left no doubt at all.
They had a big game from senior two-sport star Dre Butler, 21-5 yesterday.
Yes, sir, Mr. Butler. Free throw line jumper. Oh, rolls in and out. The follow, no good. Butler steals the rebound. And Hagans will push it up court. They're going to call hand checking foul. It'll be a foul on Dwight Murray. Now they'll get it up top, move it around. Clark going to the lane. Clark, nifty move to lay it in for 2.
Nice move by Trey Clark. And here comes Pebblebrook.
Oh, Does not fall. Now Clark will push it up. He'll hand it off to Hagans. Hagans, true point guard he is, calls for the ball. Send it over to Clark. Harris wanted it on the block. Clark will shoot it instead. Clark, no good off the back of the rim. Pebblebrook pushing it up in the open court. The nice lay-in, give him 2 points. Dwight Murray.
Nice finish by Dwight Murray. And here comes Newton right back to push the ball.
Clark will hand it down in the corner to Hagans. Butler's calling for it. Butler wants it on the inside. Hagan says, nah, let me set up the offense. Hagan works off the pick, sends it to Harris. Harris on the inside of the lane. Harris off the backboard.
Nice finish by Armani Harris on the finish. Nice pass.
Hesitation move, lost it. Finds a man underneath. Now he'll bring it back up top. Josh Graham will have it. Graham bats a hand down. Mervin, give Mervin James 2 points.
Mervin James is long and athletic, shoot the basketball a little bit, and just does a lot. Like I said, I think the Canisius actually got a really good pickup with Mervin.
Pebblebrook out of Mableton, I think. I think that's Mableton, Georgia, over there.
It's Mableton.
Dre Harris steals it away.
Nice finish by Dre Butler.
I'm sorry, I said Dre Harris. Dre Butler. No good on the jumper. Rebound brought down. Kicks it back out to the outside. He'll go baseline. Lays it up. No good. Follow. Grant Howard for 2.
And one thing about Pebblebrook that I do like, though, they're not scared to go to the basket among those trees.
Not afraid at all.
They're challenging Newton at every turn as far as getting to the basket.
Not afraid at all. They're taking it to the lane. 5-point ball game. Minute and 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Tried to draw the foul. Butler, no good. Harris with the follow. Khalil Hawkins will pull it out. Send it up court to Harper. Harper gets it over. Throws it back up top. Back over to Harper. Harper with the 3 ball. Harper, give him 3.
Jalen Harper with the 3. The younger brother to Jared Harper.
He kind of looks like it.
He does.
Pulls up, no good. Rebound Harris. Harris goes up strong, no good. Looking for a foul, not going to get one tonight. Dwight Murray going to the hole. Dwight, no good. Harris with the save. No, he stepped on the line.
Armani Harris has been really active on the glass for Newton. Pebblebrook is rebounding as a team, though. He's sending everybody crashing.
And right now you got what I'm noticing about some of the Newton players, they're looking for those fouls down low, and you can't look for a foul. You got to look to score. You can't look back at the ref and say, hey, where's my foul? No. Put it in the basket. Take it out of the ref's hand. Backcourt. Hagans will have it. Clark will take it out. Hagans in the backcourt. 27 seconds to go. And he's going to hold it up. He'll send it over to Clark. Back over to Hagan. Over to Clark. Clark wide open. Bow. Oh, no good. Rebound brought down by Shirley. Hawkins will push it up. Send it over on the wing. 3 ball, no good. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Half court heave. No good. We're at the end of the first quarter. The score 16-14. 16-14. Pebblebrook down to Newton.
The 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving is brought to you by Adidas, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, Stat Row, Atlanta Tip-Off Club, and CBA Sports.
I got a high ankle sprain going for a rebound.
Injuries are part of playing.
I got hit catching a pass and broke my collarbone.
So it's good to know that the sports medicine doctors, therapists, and athletic trainers at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta are experts at treating young athletes. If your child suffers any kind of sports-related injury,
I got hit and dislocated my shoulder.
bring him to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
All right. Welcome back to the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving, brought to you by SUV TV. Stat Row, view you sports highlights whenever, wherever. Visit statrow.com to see some of the best high school hoops highlights. 16-14, start of the second quarter. Get it down low to Trey Clark, pump fake. He'll take the easy two.
Way to start off the second quarter by Newton and Trey Clark.
First possession of each quarter is always the most important. Hawkins will have it. Hawkins kicks it over in the corner. You got a push. They're going to call a push on Jimmy Clark, on Trey Clark.
I think the coaches in Newton said he tripped over the line, Mr. Rep.
He tripped over the line. That's a good one. A lot of times the line jumps up off the floor to catch it. Three ball. Josh Graham.
And Pebblebrook has done a good job as far as shooting the basketball. Seen Harper hit a three. You've seen Graham just hit a three.
Rebound, fought for, brought down by Dwight Murray. Murray pushing it up court. Murray hands it off to Mervyn James. Blocking foul, foul on the floor. They're going to call blocking. Blocking to be on Therese Brown.
Even though Pebblebrook is small, though, they do a good job as far as rebounding the basketball. They're limiting Newton to maybe one or two shots here.
Hey, he travels every time he touches the ball. Every time. It's not a time that you go.
All right, they got the fouls worked out. They're going to call that foul on Trey Clark. They're going to call it on Trey Clark, Jimmy Trey Clark, the blocking foul. All right, Pebblebrook will take it out of bounds. They're on the baseline. They'll move it around the wing. He'll step into that three ball. 3 points, Grant Howard.
Grant Howard, the Alexander transfer, came in and giving Pebblebrook a little bit of a spark.
3 from Ashton Hagans, no good. Josh Graham went up high for that rebound. It'll go through the legs of Andre Butler.
Today, Newton just seems just a step off a little bit, Sly.
Yeah, kind of a step behind, you know, that energy they brought yesterday.
As Pebblebrook plays fast.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Newton's played a team that's as fast as Pebblebrook.
Something new when you find a team that matches your speed like you. We'll have a foul over the back.
Sydney, you got to correct the foul. It was on 12. 12 try to take the charge. It was on 12.
They're still arguing over that foul, trying to figure out if it was on Therese Brown or on Jimmy Clark. Still trying to figure out that foul from earlier.
No, but 12 took the charge.
Coach Rass having a little bit of disagreement with the bookkeeping between the refs.
Get it right. We won't have to come out of the box.
You heard Coach Rass down there telling the referees to get it right. Get it down low to Butler. Oh, Harris!
Good finish, good strong finish by Armani Harris.
Armani Harris with the strong finish. Now we got a tie ball game. Tie ball game. Armani can break the tie here if he knocks down this free throw. A lot of confusion going on with these foul calls. You know, was it on 12 or was it on number 2?
Coach Raz is still arguing about the foul should have been on Tyrese Brown, but they called it on Trey Clark.
That's illegal.
Pebblebrook will work it around. They'll try to go baseline, kick it to his man. He'll be fouled. Now that one they'll call on 12. Now let's see if that comes back into play a little bit later on. Now the foul was in the book. It goes down to Jimmy Clark. Let's see if that comes back to haunt him a little bit later on in this game. Ooh, air ball. Didn't touch anything.
Tough shot by Murray. Newton needs to get a bucket right here.
Checks back in for the Falcons.
Score 21-20, just under 6 minutes to go in the game.
Hey, Trey, you can duck down a little bit too. Go inside and out. Go inside and out. Make him guard you.
Hagans will bring the ball up court. Hagans.
Looks like Pebblebrook's running the 1-2-2 a little bit.
Oh, the wraparound pass, and Butler wasn't ready for it. I think in his mind he wanted to throw it down with 2 hands, but you got to catch the ball first.
Right. He took off without catching it.
Now we got a illegal screen, set up a legal screen. They're going to call that on D'Antonio DeLoach. And DeLoach will take a seat, and Mervyn James will come in the game for him. 1-point ball game, Newton on top.
And the reason why I thought that this was a good match coming in, Slides, is because I felt like both teams kind of play the same. They kind of do the same thing. I think Newton's just a little bit bigger than Pebblebrook, but Pebblebrook rebounds well as a team, though.
Yes.
They're doing an excellent job rebounding basketball so far.
Hagans will work it around to Brown. They'll send it over to Clark. Back in the corner to Hagans. Hagans going baseline. A lot of contact this game. A lot of referee whistle being blown.
Right. And we're at, what is it, 7-5 right now. We're at 5:09.
5 minutes to go in the quarter. We're shooting 1-1.
8-5. 8-5 on the fouls.
Hagans hits the first one.
I think Newton brought their own cheerleaders too.
We're beside the Newton bench, and we have the Newton fans beside us, so you'll be hearing Newton all game long.
Knock it down, Ash.
You'll be hearing the Newton student section behind us all game long. Got a lane violation, so Ashton to get another shot at this one.
What's your take so far, Sly, on this Newton team and Pebblebrook?
You know, this is a really closely contested game. I didn't quite know what Pebblebrook had this year. And I thought Newton would kind of run away with this. But Pebblebrook is a tough team. Oh, there's 5 seconds closely guarded.
Good defense by Newton, swarming, playing defense the way that they usually play defense. Good job.
Yeah. This Newton team's a lot tougher than this Pebblebrook seems a lot tougher than I thought it would be. I really expected Newton this year. Oh, nice take on the inside, Trey Clark.
From Ashton Hagans for 2 for the Rams.
I expected Newton to be in their usual position of challenging in the state for a state championship. Trey Clark. Did he call it on the floor? He called that on the floor.
Oh, I thought that was an and one.
Oh, my goodness.
Ooh, tough. That's tough. I thought that was an and one, though.
For the Rams.
Sydney, if you throw that whistle late, that's got to be an and one.
He called that on the
Good job,
floor.
Rams. Good patience.
Shooting the 1-and-1, Jimmy Trey Clark. And it'll go in and out. Need those points in a close game like this.
Right, especially with the game going back and forth.
Ash, you got 2 over here.
He'll work off the pick from James. James rolled, but he threw it back too far behind him. The lay-in for 2, Ashton Hagans.
And Newton's starting to get their legs, and now they're starting to kind of run a little bit.
3 ball from the wing, splash. Grant Howard with his second 3 on the night. Grant dials up long range for that one.
Long range by Grant Howard.
Atlanta Tip-Off Club annually recognizes the top high school and college players, coaches, officials, and administrators in Metro Atlanta and the state of Georgia. Join the ATOC. Nominate players and coaches or learn more at www.atltipoffclub.com. Four minutes to go in the half. Hagans will pass it off to Clark. Now Clark sends it to Brown, over to Hagans. Hagans will take the 3. Hagans, bottom of the net.
Nice shot by Hagans. And Newton's starting to kind of pick it up a little bit. They started off slow, but now they're picking it up.
You know, if Hagans hits that shot, it's going to be a long, long day. If you're looking for any type of chink in his armor, he doesn't have much, but if you're looking for any type of chink in his armor as a point guard, you might say it's his three-point shooting, but if he hits that shot, kid's unstoppable.
Right. I mean, going into the season, that's one of the things that he felt like he needed to address. And like I said, he's worked on it. If he's hitting that shot, it's going to be a long night for anybody. There's no doubt about that.
And, you know, one of the things I like about the kid, you know, not only is he's not a selfish player. We live in the days where there's so many guards who are selfish, who don't get the ball up and want to do a lot. But it seems like he's more comfortable getting 9 assists in the first half. You know.
Well, you know what? He's a facilitator, and I think that's what makes him special. And he's going to make the guys around him better. And I think that was one of the things that Coach Washington wanted to stress. If we feel like if we let Ashton score, then we don't have to worry about anybody else because there'll be a lot of watching going on. But he gets everybody involved.
Dre Butler gets the rebound and puts it in for 2. You're right, he gets everybody involved. Mervyn James, no good. They'll fight for it on the inside. He'll throw it up, and it'll be a foul. Josh Graham will go to the line, and Josh will shoot 2. But, yeah, you see that nowadays, you know, when you look at your point guard rankings and stuff like that, you see your point guards are averaging 25 points a game and stuff like that. I'm like, what type of point guard is that?
Right. I mean, the game we did yesterday, if you look, he had 9 assists in, like, the first half almost. Mm-hmm. And then he decided, okay, you know what, I'm going to score in the second half. I've got everybody going, so now let me do a little scoring. And that's what he does. And like I said, he makes guys like Dre Butler, Trey Clark, Amani Harris, Tyrese Brown, he makes those guys something because what he does, he distributes the ball to those guys and they score. And when they get it, they do a good job of scoring the basketball as well.
Hagans with a nice behind the back move. Ooh, he fired a bullet on the inside. Block, get that out of here. Clark, he'll pull back, set up, give it to Hagans. Hagans wants to set the offense up. He'll work off a pick from Harris. No, he doesn't use it. He'll go off the pick from Drake. Going to the baseline, leading, no good, no foul. The Eagles are off and running. They'll find him in the corner. 3-ball, splash. Jalen Harper with his second 3 on the night.
This Pebblebrook squad is not scared to put that 3-ball up.
Not
Jalen
afraid.
Harper, Graham, Howard.
And Murray even has one. Hagans will have it in the corner. Send it over to Harris. Harris throws it away. Eagles are off and running. They're playing volleyball, slapping it on the floor. Send it around, back in the corner, pump fake, step back, shoot the 3. No good. Rebound brought down.
Good rebound.
Josh Graham. Graham will turn it over. In the passing lane, Jalen Harper. Harper. Oh, Harris pins it on the board.
Nice blocking. Here they come.
Dre Butler go to the line and shoot 2. A little bit of helter-skelter, back and forth. Turn over here, turn over there.
Both teams kind of helter-skelter on for the last minute or 2.
Dre Butler missed the first one. And he'll miss the second.
And those are big. We talked about that the other day. We talked about free throws, and they're called free for a reason. You got to make those free throws.
Got to hit the freebies. Pebblebrook launches from the corner. Give him another 3-ball. Khalil Hawkins. Khalil Hawkins hits his first 3. The 3-pointer is definitely keeping Pebblebrook in this thing. They're down 2. Just over a minute to go in the second quarter. Trey Clark will have it. Trey Clark looking for a pick from Butler. He goes off the pick from Butler. Trey is blocked.
That's a good block by D'Antonio DeLoach.
And one of the great things about that block was that he kept it in play.
Right.
He didn't block it out of bounds. Ball stayed in play. Had a chance to start the break, but he got fouled, so he'll go to the line and shoot.
And like I said, I'm impressed with this Pebblebrook squad because they're small. Like I said, they're smaller than Newton, but they're really scrappy. And like I said, challenging shots, rebounding the basketball. And then, like I said, they're hitting the 3. The 3 balls are flying.
First free throw good by DeLoach. Second free throw, no good. 47 seconds to go in the half.
Ooh, I'm not sure about that call. High pick and roll. Harris said the pick. They said it was a legal pick. I didn't think he moved. And that's one of the plays that Newton loves to run. They love to run the high pick and roll with Ashton to roll to one of his big fellas. That time they said the Harris just didn't stay still long enough.
Mm-hmm. Got to establish your position when you set that pick. Got to get there, stay still, and set the pick. If you're leaning or you stick that little forearm out, they're going to call it every time.
Watch the carry. Watch the carry. Look at that carry.
Pebblebrook trying to wait for that last shot. 12 seconds, 10 seconds. 7. Working it around and they'll throw it in the corner. Good. at the buzzer. Jalen Harper with his third three on the night. And Pebblebrook will take the lead going into the half. 34-32. Pebblebrook on top of Newton. It's the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving, brought to you by SUV TV.
The 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving is brought to you by Adidas, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, Stat Row, Atlanta Tip-Off Club, and CBA Sports.
I got a high ankle sprain going for a rebound.
Injuries are part of playing.
I got hit catching a pass and broke my collarbone.
So it's good to know that the sports medicine doctors, therapists, and athletic trainers at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta are experts at treating young athletes. If your child suffers any kind of sports-related injury,
I got hit and dislocated my shoulder.
bring him to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
We are just underway here in the second half, 33-32. Carmel Christian leads St. Francis. St. Francis with the basketball. I'm Ken Gustafson along with Marcus Burnett. Glad to have you along here at Holy Innocents Episcopal School. This is the Holiday Hoops Giving Tournament. Several teams from around the Atlanta area and around the country participating in this. St. Francis inbounding on the side. They move the ball around very quickly, and we got a foul. The foul's going to go against Miles Pierre of Carmel Christian. He tripped over C.J. Riley. So St. Francis maintains possession. They trail 33-32. Entertaining first half. And now they put it on the inside, and it's a foul going to be against Greg McDonald. Greg McDonald with the foul. As they got the ball into Sam Hines. Sam Hines trying to score, couldn't get it to go. He's going to shoot 2 free throws. He makes the first one. Correction, this is Chase Ellis. Chase Ellis was fouled. He makes the first free throw. Ellis now with his second upcoming. It's in the air, it's good. So now St. Francis takes the lead, 34-33. Here comes Price for Carmel Christian. Price on the dribble. Guarded by Riley. Price gives it over to Pierre. Over to Maid. Now back to Pierre. Miles Pierre drives baseline. Shot is no good. Rebound taken away by the Knights. It's 34-33 St. Francis. And a turnover by St. Francis. Give you some halftime totals. Carmel Christian's shooting 36% from the field, 38% from beyond the arc. St. Francis, 48% from the field, 14% from beyond the arc. As Carmel Christian has the basketball, here's Martin Maid. Gets it to Miles Pierre. Now into Greg McDonald, who scores. It's 35-34 Carmel Christian. And a nice drive, and shot is no good. As number 23, Dwan Odom, drives to the hoop. He is fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Just underway here in the second half. It's 35-34, Carmel Christian with a 1-point lead. 6:43 to go in the third quarter. Here's Odom's first free throw. It is up. It is off the rim, no good. In a tight game like this, free throws are everything. Here's the next free throw upcoming. It's in the air, and this one is good. So Odom makes one of two, and it's 35-35, tie ball game. Here's Martin Maid with the basketball for Carmel Christian. Over to Gregory, over to Price. Price into Greg McDonald. Greg McDonald post, his hook shot around the rim and in, no good. Gregory tried to follow up. He does get his own rebound, Gregory, and he puts it in. Donovan Gregory with the basket, and it's 37-35, Carmel Christian. Here comes Odom with the basketball for St. Francis. He drives to the hoop and scores. Now the game is tied again, 37-37. Here's Donovan Gregory for Carmel Christian. Gregory dribbles into the lane. He tries to get it over to Greg McDonald, but it's over his head, out of bounds, turnover. Ball goes over to St. Francis. 37-37, 6:01 to go in the third quarter. Glad you've decided to join us. Wherever you might be around the Atlanta area, around the state. If you're in Atlanta, come on out and watch the games. Glad you're listening on SUV TV, though. Here's Sam Hines for St. Francis. He drives and scores. So St. Francis now takes the lead, 39-37, 5:40 to go in the third quarter. Here come the Cougars. Gregory with the basketball, top of the key. Gregory dribbles, he stops, he gives it to Martin Maid. Maid with it. Maid dribbles, good defense by St. Francis. Here's Price, top of the key now for Carmel Christian, gets it over to Donovan Gregory. Gregory dribbles, he shoots, and makes it off the backboard. It's tied at 39-39, tie ball game. Here come the Knights. Shot is up and no good, but a foul is called. Foul called on Greg McDonald of Carmel Christian. It's going to be 2 shots for
Welcome back to the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving. I'm Sylvester Williams. joined by Barry. Barry B.
That's it. B squared.
B squared, double B. Barry, I'm going to figure this thing out for the end of the year, Barry. You're going to be on a couple of more SUV TV broadcasts before the year is out, Barry.
I will.
I'm going to figure this thing out. You know, it's funny, I've been following you on Twitter for so long. As far as I'm concerned, you're Georgia Hoop Circle.
You can call me that, too.
As a matter of fact, be sure to tweet us. You can tweet us at SUVTV. You can tweet me at Slider Sports Guy. You can tweet Barry at Georgia Hoop Circle. Tweet us, let us know how we're doing. But we got us a good one going on right now. Started the second half. Pebblebrook's up. Didn't see that one coming. Pebblebrook is up by 2. 34-32. And Newton's off and running. Hagans, he thought about it. He'll go to the line. And it'll still be Newton ball. But see right there, I would love to see Hagans take that shot. He has to take that.
Yeah, he's got to definitely go ahead and finish it. He's got the open lane. Like I said, he's ended the first half with 10 points, followed by Jimmy Clark with 8. For Pebblebrook, Grant Howard had 9. Jalen Harper had 8.
I feel a bit smarter, Barry. Coach Mario Mays just sat down, gave me a hand pound. I feel a little bit smarter, like the basketball information just came in my head. Here we go, 3 from the wing. Bam, knocked that one down, Tyrese Brown.
Pebblebrook was trying to get a break, and Newton stopped the break.
Tyrese in the corner now. They'll send it back up top to Hagans. Hagans led all scorers with 10 points. He had 3 assists and 4 rebounds in the first quarter.
Looks like Pebblebrook's in the 2-3.
Harris will be tripped up. They're going to give him 2 shots. I think he was in the act of shooting.
And that was Pebblebrook because what happened was Pebblebrook left the middle open. Omani Harris stuck in the middle in the lane. All he was trying to do was lay the ball up and got fouled.
And see, that's one of the dangerous things about this Newton team. It's so many kids on this Newton team who can shoot the ball from deep that you have to respect them as shooters, so you're going to end up leaving the middle open, and Harris will make you pay in the paint.
He will, and along with Dre Butler, I like to call those 2 guys double trouble because, like I said, Dre had the big game yesterday. Omani's kind of he's playing well today.
Exactly. 3-point lead for Newton, 37-34. Jumper from the top, no good. Butler with the strong rebound. Foul, 3 ball. Ashton Hagans for 3. As soon as I say he needs to develop that shot, he comes back and knocks it down.
And that's what he does. Like I said, he's worked continuously on his jumper just to kind of get it better. And like I said, it's showing improvement right here.
Hagans finds Brown in the corner. Brown, no good.
And what makes what makes Hagans so dangerous is that he came down, he hit a 3, he got a rebound, he comes down, not trying to score, tries to find Tyrese Brown in the corner.
Exactly. You know, it must be nice playing with a point guard. You know who's going to find you in a position that you can shoot. Oh, the spin around, turn around. Oh, no good. A little flashback of Michael Jordan on that. Hagans goes strong to the hole. He wants to take it over. The follow, no good. Harris, they'll fight for it. And see, that's one thing, you know. I hate 2 things about high school basketball. I hate the alternating possessions on the jump ball. Oh, my goodness.
Let them jump it up.
Let them jump it up from the free throw line. That and the fact that the coach can call a timeout and save you. Butler, I don't think that's his game. I don't think that's Butler's shot right there. Too many shooters on the team for Butler to be shooting that shot. Now Brown will have it. Brown sends it over to Clark. They got the mismatch on the inside. Hagans working against the smaller man. Hagans throws it all the way across court to Brown. Brown, the scoop. It'll get out of there. No, Hagans will get it. Hagans wanted to bring the funk on the lane. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. He tried his life.
My goodness. He wanted to bring the thunder down the middle of the lane on that shot.
And since we came back from the second half, Pebblebrook has not scored yet.
They have not scored.
And we're at the 5:10 mark in the third.
I don't know what Coach Rath said at halftime, but apparently it worked.
They went from being down 2 to up 9. Just that fast.
Just that fast. Referees having a conversation. Trying to get the book right. Everybody trying to get everything. One thing about these classics and these tournaments right here, you always seem like you have a problem with the book.
The book and the scoreboard.
The book and the scoreboard. I'm a big proponent of, especially during regular season games, that the GHSA, they hire another official, and the official takes track of the scoreboard. They hire 2 more officials. With the officiating crew that goes, you would have an official stat keeper, and you would also have an official clock runner.
Right, exactly.
I know it may cost a little bit more money, but sometimes you get that home cooking going with the books, or you get the home cooking. The clock might start late, or the clock might start a little early.
That's why I'm always a proponent. I love neutral site deals.
Yes. That free throw will roll around and fall in.
Just like that, Newton's up 44-34 with 5 minutes left.
10-point ball game. Pebblebrook trying to break the drought. Dwight will have it. He'll pass it on the baseline. Working on the inside. Somebody fouled Mervyn James. I think they're going to call it on Marnie Harris. Jawan Johnson getting in the game. He'll be replacing Harris.
Jawan had a good game yesterday. 9 points and 4 rebounds.
James with the jumper from the free throw line, no good.
White ball, it's white ball! White ball! White ball!
They're going to talk about it.
That's white ball! You're terrible! That's why you got to get the rebound, Jawan!
And whatever fan said, that made a good point. That's why you got to get the rebound. Because that ball bounced right out of his hands. 3 ball out of the corner, no good. They'll fight for the rebound.
Pebblebrook, like I said, is struggling to score. And
Hagans cleans it up. Rebound and the basket.
he's doing a little bit of everything. He's trying to take this game over, Sly.
He missed a man on the baseline. He had a man wide open. Now he's in the corner. He'll shoot the corner 3, no good. Hagans gets it up court. Pebblebrook, now they'll push it up off the steal. Pebblebrook. James throws it down 2 hands. Mervyn James.
Coach Washington's going to call a 30-second timeout to kind of calm his team down. That was their first bucket in the second half at the 4-minute mark.
And that's a good timeout to slow things up right there. With high school sports in full swing, many young athletes are suffering from pain caused by overuse injuries. The sports medicine team at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta works with young athletes on proper sports mechanics and can analyze their motion to help avoid problems in the future. Visit choa.org/sportsmed to learn more. And like you said, this timeout, that's a big timeout right there. Just to call timeout, calm your troops down. Get them to gather themselves. Get them to figure out where they are and let them know it's a 10-point 10-point game, but we were down by 10 earlier, and we came back and took the lead at the half. So right now, let's see what happens.
And like I said, always start any game off or any half off saying the game, basketball is a game of runs. Like I said, Newton started to make a run, and like I said, they punched Pebblebrook, and now Pebblebrook's got to punch back at this point, down 10.
Exactly. Have a turnover on Dre Butler. He tripped up. The court monster jumped up and got his ankle. Full timeout. We're at the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving, brought to you by SUV TV.
The 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving is brought to you by Adidas, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, Stat Row, Atlanta Tip-Off Club, and CBA Sports.
I just love being a leader.
Because I like to punish people.
I think the big thing is just taking the right shot.
Just to embarrass people.
I'm a beast.
Do my thing whenever I'm putting on someone's neck.
My dad's will be the best in 4 years.
All right, welcome back. Third quarter action. 10-point lead for the Newton Rams over the Pebblebrook Eagles. Hard work on the inside. Give it up to Mervin James. He'll get 2 points on that one.
Nice looking finish by Mervin James on the block. High pick and roll.
Block shot. Ball on the floor. It'll be white ball. Oh, I think he landed on his hip.
Is that Hagans?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's Hagans landed on his hip. Yeah, he's kind of trying to pull him on up. Tender on that hip down there. Tender on that hip. That'll be a tough loss for this program right here. You hear the fans, put some ice on it and keep moving.
Looks like he's holding his hip. Might have a hip pointer.
The fans are tough, man. The fans are tough out here. They say put some ice on it and keep moving.
They drove all the way from Covington. They came to see him play.
Backdoor cut. Oh, good block from behind. Jimmy Trey Clark.
Good defense by Trey Clark.
And that's not giving up on the play because he got beat on that back door, but he stuck with it.
Exactly.
Now they'll move it around, going baseline one more time, kick it out to James. James, no good. Butler with the rebound. Now Clark will push it up court. Clark.
Nice move. Nice move by Trey Clark. Like I said, every game I'm watching Trey Clark, he just continues to improve. Like I said, he's going to try to pick up the slack while Ashton's out.
Up and under move right there. It'll roll out. It just will not fall for Pebblebrook. Rolling on the floor. Trey Clark will have it. Trey will look his man off and he'll travel.
Not sure about that. I might have to watch the replay on that.
I think he took the steps. Because you got to think, he started from the volleyball line. When he picked up his dribble, he was halfway between the volleyball line and the free throw.
I thought maybe he got that wraparound off just in time.
If he was 6'9", we might have got away with it. And he doesn't get away with it at 5'10". The scoop and the score, lay it in, give him 2 points for Mervin. Mervin James on the left-hand side of the rim using his left hand. Dre throws it down. The two-hand dunk.
Nice finish by Dre Butler. And Butler ran past the Duke bench and said, give it to me.
Stay underneath, Dre. Stay underneath, Dre. Stop. Stay down, Dre. Dre.
A little bit of chippiness going on. Slamming down the ball, you know, they're looking for a tech, but then again, you might want to get a tech to the Nuke player because he's the one who shoved the ball in his chest. So, you know, hey, it's a good no call by the ref.
Exactly. I like it, though. I like this game.
Exactly.
Kind of picked up a little bit.
I didn't see that part. Ty, he ain't scoring. He dropped.
Now Harper will bring it up court. Harper, Trey will take it from him. Trey Clark running. They'll hand it off, and the two-hand dunk throws it down.
Nice finish by Jawan Johnson.
Jawan Johnson catches it Jawan catches it in the middle of the floor and manages to throw it down with some contact.
On the transition.
Look at Jawan getting the pass, taking a lick, and throwing it down 2 hands.
Should have been an and one.
Should have been an and one. Oh. Did the basket go? Did the basket go? I think it went. I don't know. He hung on the rim a little bit, so I don't know if they counted the basket. And they're going to give a tech on the assistant coach. I guess the assistant coach didn't back up.
We just let them spike the ball and didn't call
A lot of confusion going on around this bench. We got a technical foul. First, we got Dre Butler. Dre Butler has to shoot his free throws. Then we got a tech on the Newton assistant. We got a whole lot going on over here in front of the bench.
Well, the good news for the Newton fans is that Ashton Hagans is actually about to get ready to check back in the game. But everything else is going on, who knows?
And then you get Ashton Hagans. He was almost carried off the court. Give me that old Paul Pierce action. Remember Paul Pierce? And he's up and going less than 5 minutes. He's up and he's back on the court. First free throw's good by Dwight Murray. Coach Rass is still over here working the referee. He's working the ref. And what I like about the dedication, he started on one ref, the other one left, and then he came back and got on the other one.
Total criminal, and it's all on TV.
It is all on SUV TV. You're right about that.
Look like fools later on.
It is all on SUV TV.
I love it. Coach Raz is animated out here today.
You wouldn't realize he has a 12-point lead. 3 ball from long range, no good. They'll fight for it, and it'll stay down here. It'll be Pebblebrook ball. 1 minute to go in the third period. Pebblebrook trying to inbound. Feel the pressure. It'll be stolen by Hagans. And we'll have a bump.
And like I said, the game got kind of chippy. You said it earlier that a lot of physicality going on right now.
Exactly. I guess it's
Sub, go to the X, man. Get over there, gang. Go to the X, man.
right now they're telling the players to go to the X. Now we're at the scorer's table, our table. Oh, the pump fake. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful ball fake by Trey.
Good
Nice shot, Grant Howard. Almost had it. He wanted to throw him the alley.
And in a game like this, like, you can't afford to give up unforced turnovers like that. You just need a bucket.
Exactly.
You want to get a bucket.
You know, that highlight dunk looks nice, but you still need the basket.
2 points is 2 points.
Back up, Gabe. Back up, Gabe. Stay underneath.
Dwight will swing it over. 3-ball, bottom of the net, Grant Howard. That's his third 3 on the night.
Heat check.
He throws it up over his shoulder. And see, right there, what the young man did on that one, he went to the hole looking for the foul, anticipating the foul. You have to go to the hole looking to score. If you go hoping the ref bails you out, you're not going to get that call.
And no ref in America is going to give you the foul if you turn your back all the way to the defensive player.
Exactly. 5 seconds to go. They'll get it in. He'll slip past the pick. 1 second, stop, pop. No good. We're at the end of the third quarter. The score, 56-47, 56-47. We're at the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving, brought to you by SUV TV.
The 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving is brought to you by Adidas, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, Stat Row, Atlanta Tip-Off Club, and CBA Sports.
All right, here we go. Moving back. Start of the fourth quarter, 56-47. Jumper from the wing, knock it down. 3-ball. Jalen Harper, that is his 4th 3 on the night.
Nice shot by young Harper.
And I love how he caught it in rhythm and just knocked it down. Tried to find Dre on the baseline. Beautiful pass, beautiful lay-in. Dre Butler.
What a way to see the floor by the point guard. Dre Butler, way to finish that basketball.
Now they're moving it around. 3-ball, in and out. Rebound brought down by Clark. Now Hagans will bring it up court. Hagans trying to find a way.
Good hustle by James on the defensive end for Pebblebrook.
Lays it up over his shoulder. Count him, 2 points. Grant Howard making his presence felt this game.
Grant Howard's having a really good game for Pebblebrook and Coach Washington. They're only down 6, 58-52, with 6 and some change left.
Pebblebrook will push it up, and they're going to push off. No call. In and out. Fight for the rebound, same team. Slap, get it out of here. Johnson says get it out of here. Throw it down, 2 hands, big man.
Big fella with a dunk, Dre Butler.
Dre Butler in the open court, throwing it down.
Pebblebrook's got to get an answer back right here, and here comes Mervyn Johnson. Oh, what a block. What a block by Jawan Johnson.
Jawan Johnson says get that mess out of here. Roll it on the floor. Lays it in for 2.
And all of a sudden, the lead just jumped back up to 10.
Jump back up to 10. That's what good defense will do for you. On the inside, give him 2 points. Josh Graham working hard in the lane. But like I said, that's what good defense will do for you. You play defense and your defense turns into offense just that quick.
Easily. Sly, that's the thing about the defense. You can win games are won on the defensive end, more so than offense. Like I said, Newton's showing improving, just playing that helter-skelter defense and causing problems for Pebblebrook.
Free throw good. Got 3 the hard way that time. Now Hagans will bring it up, wants to set his offense up. He'll swing it over to Brown. Brown swings it back to Johnson. Johnson no good. Johnson fights for his rebound. Pebblebrook could get it now. Pebblebrook pushing it up court. Howard, stop. Howard, no good. Now you know how you can tell when it's an evenly called game?
How?
When both crowds think the ref sucks.
I think the ref thought that ball went off Newton. I know Coach Washington was kind of confused there.
Going down the lane, lays it in, 2 points, Trey Clark.
Too easy on the pass and the shot by Trey Clark. Trey Clark just ducking in the middle of the lane and just scoring the basketball on the layup.
You know, something else that impressed me about Trey Clark, our last game yesterday against Columbia, we got to see him dominate from the outside. Now he's scoring a lot of baskets where he's attacking the basket.
Right. And what he's doing is he's going free throw line extended, catching the ball, and just going to the cup.
Trey wanted to throw that one down. Harris, he'll get fouled, and Harris will go to the line.
And that's going to be a problem, like I said, for teams that play Newton. 2 bigs that can really work out down there in the post. If it's not Butler, then it's Harris. If it's not Butler and Harris, then it's Trey Clark that's sneaking on the at the free throw line and going to the cup.
And then, you know, a good thing, though, Newton also brings Johnson in off the bench, and he's working down there in the paint, too. He showed me a lot himself working in the paint also.
Right. We saw him on the break on the finish, and like I said, yesterday he did a lot of that. Like I said, scoring in the paint, getting a rebound here and there. And like I said, this Newton team is a formidable team. I can't wait to see their matchups with Grayson and Shiloh when region play kicks off.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that region. This will be one of the most competitive regions. Shiloh, Grayson, Newton, poor Rockdale County.
And Archer.
And Archer.
And South Gwinnett.
Oh my goodness. South Gwinnett had an exodus of quite a few players leave from South Gwinnett earlier.
Good steal by Tyrese Brown. So on that play, we just saw Tyrese Brown get a steal, kick it back out to Hagans. He rewards Brown by feeding him a pass, and he gets a foul call.
See, that's the type of thing that makes you want to play with somebody. You know, if they see you hustle, and they try to reward you for hustling like that.
No doubt about it.
That makes you wake up and say, hey, man, I want to go and play with this guy.
67-57 with 4:20 left.
10-point ball game. The Eagles trying to figure out how to claw their way back in this thing. The scoop, no good. The rebound, follow. Harris will get it. Now Hagans, he'll push it up court. The Trey spins around on the inside, give him 2 points.
Nice look. I think he threw that from, half court almost?
Just the court vision alone for this kid, man. And the defense. And they call foul.
Oh.
They call foul on that one. Okay, they call foul on the Pebblebrook player. I know they couldn't have called foul on Hagans on that one.
Call the cops on that one. He got it.
He got it clean, too. They called it on Dwight Murray. I think what happened when Hagans got the steal, Murray kind of grabbed at him trying to get the ball back, and that's where the foul was called off.
So he wouldn't get the breakaway.
Exactly. Smart foul. Well, Hagans is 5 for 5 from the line, so it might not have been a smart foul. Oh, there you go. He missed the front end on 1-and-1. Jumper, 3-ball, no good. Rebound, he went up high for that one. Find him on the inside. That's a foul. That's a foul. Hit his hand. From the playground, we would have said the hand connected to the ball.
You're right. You're right. Playground ball, I think that's a good play. We running.
Yeah. You gotta check your man card if you call a foul on that one on the playground. Now, if you're playing with me and I hit you on the shoulder, I'm going to say your shoulder connected to your arm. Your arm connected to your hand. Your hand connected to your ball.
So you don't give up any calls.
No. You got to shoot for it all day when you're playing with me. Now, I have been known to be generous if somebody was bleeding.
Only if they bleed.
Only if they bleed.
Okay.
It's the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving, brought to you by SUV TV. Dre Butler working and spinning. Dre Butler.
Nice move by Butler in the post. He continues to punish Pebblebrook.
Dre Butler has 8 points in the quarter, working hard this quarter. The scoop, no good.
Nice move by Jalen Harper. Draws foul. Gonna shoot 2. 3:09 left, 71-59.
But you know one thing, I love the fight in this Pebblebrook team. They're still going out there scrapping hard, trying to go after every loose ball, trying to drive to the hole hard and get these free throws. No quitting this team. And with the shooters that they have out there, they're a couple of three-pointers away from being right back in it.
Right, they just got to play possession basketball at this point. You can't get it all back in one possession. So it's just like you just want to say, I'm going to play 5 possessions, I'm going to play 4 possessions, I'm going to play 3 possessions, get it back one by one.
Exactly, you're so right. There is no 12-point shot in basketball. Jalen Harper knocks down the second free throw. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Hagans will have it. Now they'll move it around. 3-ball. Knock it down. Tyler Glover. The lay-in good on the other side.
Dwight Murray comes and answers back. And here comes Newton again. Good finish by Dre Butler with a nice move.
Dre Butler has 10 in the quarter. 2 minutes, 32 seconds to go in the ball game. 13-point lead for Newton.
Josh Graham back in for the Falcons.
You know, they turned the scoring up in the second half. First 2 periods, Newton had 16 points in each period.
Newton's definitely up. And like I said, that was led by Ashton Hagans just getting going. And then also Dre Butler. You see Tyler Glover hitting the 3. Armani Harris, Trey Clark. So these guys are chipping in, like I said, and giving him some relief as well. This is a good, solid team basketball team, which makes them very dangerous come tournament time, region time.
2 for 2, Dwight Murray.
Dwight Murray knocks down both of those free throws. Dre Butler, Dre, the runner. I don't know what you call that one.
I don't know if he was Dre Butler or Draymond Green. I don't know.
I guess he wanted to throw the alley to Marty Harris, and he ended up being stuck and just shot it up. Jalen Harper will push it up court.
Hey, watch the slip, Dre. Watch the slip. Oh, come on, Red.
And we got a foul on the play. Harper will go to the line and shoot 2.
2:09 left, 76-65. Harper going to the line. One thing I will say though is that every time Harper's he's going to the basket, he's getting foul calls. And like I said, he's getting foul calls and then he's stopping the clock. So if they can convert some of these free throws, then they can get back in the game.
And you know, to take a page out of the old Colin Sexton book. Colin Sexton was a master at that. You know, you don't average 34 points a game just for shooting. Got to get to that free throw line a lot.
Cut the lead to 9, 76-67 with 2:09 left. Still plenty of basketball to be played.
Interception. Crossover. Find a man on the other side of the court. Harper knocks it down. 3-ball, Jalen Harper.
Just like that, 76-70, 153.
6-point ball game, and like I said, they're a couple of 3-pointers away from making this thing super competitive. The Atlanta Hawks, Georgia Tech, Norcross High School, Wheeler High School. These are just some of the basketball teams that call a CBA Sports Court their home floor. Contact SUV TV's official sports construction specialist, CBA Sports, to discuss your indoor or outdoor sport court needs. Go to cbasports.com. Stat Row showcases youth sports highlights and gives a portion of its revenue back to teams. Visit statrow.com today to learn how your team can partner with Stat Row. And with high school sports in full swing, many young athletes are suffering from pain caused by overuse injuries. The sports medicine team at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta works with young athletes on the proper sports mechanics and can analyze their motion to help avoid problems in the future. Visit choa.org/sportsmed to learn more. Got a foul before the ball got in. You know, if I'm not confused, I always thought if it was a foul when the ball was inbounds, I thought you got to shoot the free throw and keep possession of the ball.
No.
Okay. Guess I was wrong. Well, to me, why doesn't every time a team, when they're down like this and they're trying to foul, they just foul before the ball comes in?
A lot of times I think they're trying to see if they can get the steal first. Yeah. I think anytime you're in a situation where you're down and the clock is on the other team's side, what you want to try to do is see if you can get the steal first. And then if you can't get the steal, immediately you want to foul.
That's why he's the brains and I'm the good looks, folks. Breaks it down for us just like that.
Wait a minute. I'm the good looks.
I'm definitely the good looks. I am definitely the good looks. You will get to be the brains.
Hey, Money, watch the slip.
A minute and 50 to go in the ball game. Harper pushed off. No good. Didn't fall. Rebound put back up and put in.
Way to stay with it, Jalen Harper.
Jalen Harper has 12 points in this quarter. It'll go out of bounds. 6-point ball game.
Still plenty of basketball left, 128.
128. Dwight Murray bringing it up court. Almost ripped. In the passing lane.
Good steal by Tyler Glover.
Smart play to pull it out, too. Great high basketball IQ right there to pull that ball out.
Big time play by Tyler Glover. Now he's going to go to the line to shoot, too.
That's a great unselfish play right there to pull it out, dribble it out, and he still gets the foul and he'll get to go to the line and shoot. And he hits the free throw.
I think that'll give him 4.
4, exactly.
A big 4, too, because he hit a 3 earlier.
He hit a huge 3. 2 for 2 from the line and 1 3-point field goal. Just over a minute to go. Boom, 3 ball. Dwight Murray. And every time you want to count Pebblebrook out.
Somebody takes a big shot. It's Murray, it's Harper. Like I said, 75, it's 80-75 with a minute left. Like I said, plenty of basketball left. If I'm Coach Washington at this point, what I'm going to try to do is we're going to try to get the steal. I'll probably press to try to get the steal. And if we can't get the steal, I'm immediately going to foul. I'd be looking to probably foul a big guy from here.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't foul Hagans. I probably wouldn't foul Glover. I probably wouldn't foul any of the guards.
But here's the thing. Look at these free throw stats from Newton. They've missed 4 free throws all game. The worst free throw shooter by percentage would be Dre Butler. He's hit 50%. He's 2 for 4.
Wow.
He's 2 for 4.
So what you got to hope at this point, if you're Pebblebrook, you got to hope that you can get this steal. I would put a man on the inbounder, and I would probably double Hagans on this.
Definitely don't want Hagans with the ball. Because the fact that Hagans gets the ball, he can not only hit the free throw, he may be able to dribble 2 or 3 seconds to knock a little bit of time off the clock also. I think that they're playing for the steal. Oh, they got the turnover. 3 ball, no good, hard off the backboard. Hagans will get the rebound, and now they'll foul. They didn't need the 3 that quick.
Nope.
They didn't need the 3 that quick. They had numbers. They could have set something up where they would have got the quick 2. But they're in high school, still learning.
.75, 46 seconds left. Second free throw by Hagans. Good.
Hagans has to be a little bit careful. He almost crossed the line too early. 7-point ball game. 40 seconds to go. Oh, Tyler Glover with the big-time steal. And once again, the smart play by Glover.
And he gets the foul call.
Smart play by that young man. Second time jumping out, getting the steal, and then holding the ball up and getting the foul, and he'll get the chance to go to the free throw line. Big-time play by Tyler Glover.
And every time his number's been called in this game, he's responded with a 3, a steal, 2 steals in crucial moments of the game. Missed his first free throw.
You know, Glover didn't start this game, but I was always taught it doesn't matter if you start, it matters who finishes.
You're right. Exactly.
And they have him out here finishing this game for the Newton Ram team. Three ball, no good, back of the rim. Dre Butler grabs the rebound. And now Hagans will go to the line to put the icing on this cake. First free throw good.
84-75 with 20.4 left.
And the next one is good. Hagans doing big damage from the line.
85-75, time ticking away. Murray with a three. 85-78.
Got an intentional foul. Intentional foul. Trying to figure out everything that's going on. They're going to let Hagans shoot the intentional foul. He'll shoot and they'll have possession. Newton will have the possession.
I'm willing to bet that Coach Radge sent somebody to the scores table. I bet you he's going to get Hagans. I just get him out the game at this point after he probably makes these free throws.
Yep, 9 seconds to go. No need to have him stud in there. He knocks down that free throw. He's 12 for 13 from the night on the free throw line. Make that 13 for 14 from the free throw line.
Nemo, stack 4.
$27 points on the night for Ashton Hagans. And they're going to dribble it out to score. 78-87, 78-87. Newton Rams go undefeated here at Holiday Hoopsgiving as they take out Pebblebrook. They take out Pebblebrook by 9. 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving brought to you by SUV TV.